Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm going to do a real quick video here on the modifications that I've made to the Cold Steel SRK. For those of you who watched the field review, you noticed that the finish on the blade didn't hold up real well. And a lot of you that are familiar with my channel at that point probably knew what was coming. And it did. It happened. Now, before we get into all of that, I've made a couple of modifications. Well, several modifications. The first one being to the sheath. If you notice, there is no strap and snap that go around the handle there. I took it off. And the reason for that is, one, I like not having them. Thanks, Essie, that's your fault. I've gotten used to all of them, just being able to grab it and pull it out. Now, I am going to add a removable strap and snap that will come across like that, just to be able to put it on her and have the extra retention if I need it. When I get that done, I'll let you know and I'll show you how I've done that. But here it is. The finish is gone. I took and stripped the finish off. I taped up the handle because I didn't know how the stripper would interfere or react with the craton handle. So I taped up the handle first and then put the stripper on it, stripped it. For some odd reason, and I still haven't figured out why, right there and right there on both sides, I have a matching dot. Don't know what caused that. But I didn't change the spine. We already knew that it would strike the ferro rod, so I left it alone. The SRK was etched as well as the cold steel, so all of that stayed. And then after I got the finish off of it, I done a forced patina with apple cider vinegar. And I've had several people with past videos ask me how I strip the finish off of a knife and ask me what I use. So real quick, this is what I use to strip the finish off of my knife. Quick strip. It says right here that it works in 15 minutes. And that might be correct on paint. On the finish on a blade, I have found that it takes at least 30. And that a lot of times I'll have to put it on, let it sit 30, take a wire brush and brush as much of the coating off that will come off, then recoat it and let it sit another 30 minutes and get the rest of it off. That's what I use. Find this at Walmart, Lowe's. I'm sure just about any place that sells paint, you can find that. As far as forcing the patina, good old-fashioned Walmart brand apple cider vinegar. And as you can tell, this has been used a lot. You can tell that by the color and all the gunk that's built up in it in the bottom. So this is not food safe anymore. Now, the other modification that I did was to the edge itself. I changed the grind angle. When I got this, it was very rough cut. You could see where they'd sharpened it on a belt and see the grind marks in it. And the angle was a 30-degree angle. I smoothed that out, and we all saw how that performed in my field review. And it performed well, not knocking it, but it wasn't as slicey as I wanted it to be, if that makes sense. So what I have done is I have went in and changed it from a 30 to a 25. That is the same grind angle that I use to sharpen all of my SEs. So I have no worries about edge retention, but it has made a world of difference in just how this thing performs. Let me get you turned around here. Oh. It is a lot slicier, if that makes sense, than what it was before. Oh. As you can tell. Oh. So there's just the few modifications that I made. I don't see me making any more to this. Once I get that strap made with the removable snap setup, I'll show you that. But there we go. It's changed the whole performance of this knife, changing that grind angle. Not that it was a bad performer before, because it wasn't. We all saw that in the field review. Beat it through that block of wood, batoned all that down, notched, feather sticked, and it would still shave the hair off your arm. But this has just made it a little more slicey. So those are the modifications. I'm done modifying that knife. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. There's the info for those of you who have asked in prior videos about the stripping the finish and doing a forced patina. I don't know why I haven't done a video on removing that finish. I never think about it when I go to remove the finish off of one, and I'm sorry. If somewhere in the future I end up with another knife that I'm going to do that to, I will make me a note and put it up here on the wall. Do video on finish strip so that I won't forget it. I've got a meeting tonight at 6:30 with the Mercer County Fish and Game Club, and hopefully I will get good news about the Bushcraft meetup and be able to give you all an update on that tomorrow. So everyone, have a good one. Be careful, be safe. I'll get another video up for you soon. Like, share, and subscribe.